Hey, Scruffy. So yeah, I'm earlier today, huh? So maybe this is your usual time since I've been so early so often. But yeah, I'm probably have to start moving it back later. But for now, yeah, we'll still do this. So I have a fresh can of meaty pate with real ocean whitefish and kibble. And I think I'm officially halfway through the food. All right, coming in. So, not in a hurry to buy more food, but have to start thinking about it. Hey, Scruffy. Didn't think you're going to come in. So, the weather's nice today. Didn't think you'd be interested in coming in here. Okay. Okay, so let me get the food on the table. And get the glove on. And sit in the chair. So I think I need to sweep up these leaves. So I think the wind's over for now. In fact, yeah, it looks like we're actually going to get a heat wave. So I think we're going to get 2 more days of nice weather, and then it's going to start heating up. And already on the forecast, the trailing 3 days look like they're going to be hot. Not looking forward to that. But yeah, it's kind of expected. As I've been saying, we don't really get fall. We get kind of an extended summer. And so I always kind of brace for one last late heat wave in the season. And I think, yeah, this next one might be it, but actually it still might be too early, so we might still have another one after that. Oops, where's Scruffy going? Huh. Not sure what Scruffy was doing there. You see something at the bowl? So actually, I just thought maybe I should take advantage of one of the hot days coming, use the sun oven. Probably be one of my last good chances to use it. Winter's a little too unreliable. So I made a, oops, a little love bite thing there. So I did, yeah, so last time, yeah, I was thinking about using the sun oven and I woke up too late. Or actually, no, I think it was 2 times ago. Then the following time, yeah, we got clouds in the day, and so I didn't, wasn't able to do it. So if I can get up early enough and we don't have any clouds, then yeah, maybe I'll use the sun oven. As I mentioned, I made a pot roast using a pressure cooker, and I was experimenting with pork instead of beef. So I usually buy a roast chuck. But yeah, beef's been so expensive, I haven't bought any in a really long time. And so I thought, can I use pork as a substitute? I tried chicken, and yeah, chicken's not great as a substitute. It doesn't get soft, that's the problem. And for a stew, I like it when the meat's tender and soft. So I was wondering if I could find a pork substitute, since pork's It's a lot cheaper than beef. And I bought it was pork. I think it was a pork shoulder, but it was cut as ribs. It cost me a little more than the regular pork shoulder, but the cheaper one would require me buying more than $50 worth of meat, and I didn't want to buy that much because I don't have a reliable freezer right now, which is another ongoing story. So figured, okay, I'll pay a little more, and plus I didn't know if this recipe is going to work with this type of meat, and I don't know if there's like still a better cut. So I think I still want to look for a pork butt, is it? So pork butt actually might be better than pork shoulder for this. So I'll have to check the store next time, but I still have some pork shoulder from last time. I didn't use it all. I think I should cut it in 4 or 5 groups, so actually I got a while. So I was thinking of making another stew using another set of the pork. But next time, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I can do it in the sun oven. Just need to get up early and make sure I have sun that day. So with the stews, you just need to get it hot in the morning, facing the sun, and then the rest of the day you don't even need direct sunlight for a stew since you're doing a slow cook. So you just get direct sunlight to get the thing started, and then you can just let it sit the rest of the day. For other things, you got to keep it sun oven pointed. So cook different things that way. So when you keep the sun pointed, you're getting direct heat. And it's like cooking in a regular oven, except you got to keep remembering keep turning the sun oven so it keeps facing the sun. But you also don't need usually to cook that long because it's like a real oven. So usually, if you're cooking things at high temperatures, at least most things I cook, you don't keep them in there like the whole day. You don't need to keep it in the oven. Just usually, a couple hours maybe, or an hour. Most of the stuff I cook is probably an hour or less. Yeah, sun oven doesn't get quite as hot as a regular oven, so you may need to cook it a little longer. So I think the longest I've ever needed direct sunlight was less than 2 hours. And I think it was only that long because I didn't keep the oven pointed directly at the sun all the time, so I had to keep it in there longer. I wasn't good about turning it. Or maybe it was just a cloudy day or something. Scruffy's settling down. Might be ready for food. A little early, but yeah. He hit the brush. Grab the brush there, or the glove there. Okay, I think we're about ready for food. He's pretty calm. Of course, the moment I say that, he wants me to rub the other side. Okay, let's get your food. Oops, a little tangle there. Okay, I think that's good enough. So, oh yeah, I saw Scruffy sleeping on the orange chair. I was going to bring out his water a little early just because I happened to have a moment and I didn't see him anywhere, so I opened the blinds and then I suddenly realized he was on the orange chair. I haven't seen him there in a while. But I guess since it's been cooler, I guess yeah. Since it's been cooler, he's been moving the areas that, like on the table with the comforter and things that are probably a little warmer than just lying out on the deck. So anyway, he looked deep asleep, so I didn't have the heart of waking him. So I decided to put it off till later, and then I came back much later. It was a little late actually, and he had moved and he was sleeping on the gray mat. He was still asleep, but yeah, it was kind of late, so I figured I better get the water out now. Otherwise, what's the point? It'll be dinner time. So I had to wake him, and I think he came up to the door again. So I guess he was relatively happy to see me. So I put down the water, and I think he actually drank it today. I chilled it this morning, and then I decided, when I saw him on the orange chair, I actually took it out, so it's probably doesn't need to be chilled. And so when I didn't bring out the water, I just left it to sit, so it was probably close to room temperature when I brought it out. So yeah, it's cool enough that probably don't need chilled water anymore. Well, until the heat wave starts again. So in a few days, chilling the water again. Or need to anyway. So I'm planning to go for an interval run right after I feed Scruffy. I'd like to take advantage of the next couple of days of the cooler temperatures. But yeah, I'm not feeling energetic for a long run today. And I think I'm actually due for a short run again. So my last long run didn't go well. I'm thinking if I try to do a long run again, it'll probably not go well again. And I'll just say, yeah, I ruined it. I should have just did a short run. Interval run. So I'm going to do an interval run. And then maybe in 2 days I'll be able to do one last long run depending on how hot it is. But I'm going to need a rest day, so I'm not sure. So it means I'm probably going to take a recovery day tomorrow. I think I'm still a little winded from the hill climb from yesterday on the bike. So it's almost like doing the interval run. But I think it was actually worse because, yeah, my body's not adapted to it anymore. And the problem with the hill climb is it's just one long climb. I'm not doing intervals on it. It's basically just constantly gasping, trying to get up. And I don't stop because stopping on that hill just make it worse. Because yeah, once you stop, it's really hard to get started again. You have to fight inertia to get up that hill. It's really steep. And the traction isn't very good either. I was a little worried about the mud yesterday because it rained 2 days ago. I wasn't sure if it was going to be muddy or not. I figured we didn't get that much rain, not enough to really soak that mountain. Especially how dry it is. So, so when I got there, yeah, it was dry. It was the loose dirt and dust looked like it had maybe changed a little bit, and I'm not sure for the better or the worse, but I'm thinking it's probably the better, because yeah, it felt like it was a little more stable, a little more packed down. So probably helped traction a little bit. But, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I should probably just keep doing those hill climbs, and maybe that'll get me back into shape. I'm because of my injury, I'm hesitant to in a row. I don't want to re-injure my hip or whatever was the problem. So I'm still being a little, probably overly cautious. But I can't believe how long it took me to heal. So I mean, we're talking about 9 months-ish to try to just start doing what I used to do regularly. So just to get back in the shape, I'm thinking it's probably still a couple months out at least. So looking at basically a lost year to move the balls. So yeah, another news, I was trying to muck with the headlight again. So as I mentioned yesterday, I finally was able to get the outer cover off. You have to turn it counterclockwise, and it was not turning. It was really hard, and I've been trying to turn it off and on for the last couple days. Finally it turned, but I was hesitant to actually completely take it off because I was worried I wouldn't be able to get it back on. But today I decided, okay, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to switch the lights. So I got the outer cover off, and then there's an inner bolting, a bolt or a lock that secures the light, and I couldn't turn that. So that one you also have to turn, and I could not get that off today, and so I'm like really irritated because I actually already took off the other side with the headlight, and then I didn't realize getting the bolt off would be harder than getting the stupid cover off. So yeah, I'm really annoyed. So Scruffy did a good job cleaning his bowl. I poured in all the extra grease or water or whatever's in that can. So he usually does a better job cleaning the bowl in those days. Yeah. Sorry, Scruffy. That's it. Yeah. That's all I got for you tonight. It's probably good stuff, though. It's not the smelly fish, but it's one of the smellier ones. It's the real ocean whitefish. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna start moving. Okay, yep, Scruffy's done. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.